Hi guys, welcome back to the Battlegrounds Airsoft channel. Today I wanted to go over cleaning a sniper rifle. So what I thought I would do is I'd choose the same basically basic cheap sniper rifle everybody starts out with, which at least here in Thailand, I think in a lot of places is this, the VSR 10. This is mine. This is the most beat up, well played gun there is. I'm going to just show you real quick a way to clean out the barrel and part of the chamber, so it's not going to be like a big to-do. There's not even any taking of a part of the gun involved. The fixer-upper purists are going to throw rocks at me because, I mean, I'm using lighter fluid, which for some people is a no-no. Never had a problem. One of our best snipers uses it, so let's get into it. I'll show you. Okay guys, so I'm going to start with the part of the rifle we're most concerned with as far as this procedure goes. Again, this is just like a quick cleanup of your barrel before you play, just to keep those shots accurate. This is by no means a full strip. So there's my magazine's out. What an irresponsible young man. I left a BB in there, don't do that. There's a bunch of, oops, okay. Anyway, see this chamber here? This is what you want to get into. See that brass area? You want to get into that brass barrel with your swab, which will be, it's a patch really on the end of like fishing line. So we're going to open that bolt. Hold on a second. Okay, we're going to open our bolt here. So here and back. All right, so our bolt's open. Again, if you've had this gun or played with it even a little bit, you'll know how to do that. Leave that open. Now flip it so you can view that chamber again. All right. It's hard to see here. Let's see. Okay, that's better. I have a flashlight now. So, see that red rubber circle there? All right, what you want to do is you want to get under and in front of that with your fishing line, which will have the swab looped into the other end of it. Let me show you. We'll make our little fishing line right now and you'll see where that's going to need to go. All right. Right, so here's the fishing line I was referring to, and all it is just a piece of fishing line with a loop tied on it. You can just make a loop and then tie that loop in a knot and pull it taut, and you'll have this little hook, or eye rather. And then onto the end of this, you're going to put a piece of tissue, okay, like a little patch, almost like, I don't know if you've ever cleaned a 22, but kind of like that. All right, here's your patch. That's going to go onto the end of your eye. Ooh, rifle keeps falling over, awesome. Here's your patch on the end of your eye, on the end of your fishing line rather, well, eye on your fishing line. All right, and then we're gonna feed it through. Okay, here's the most delicate part of this whole process. And let's see if I can do it with one hand whilst recording. But you're going to fish this line through this big hole here and then forward into that red chamber, okay? So let's see if I can do it one-handed. You may need to bend this piece of fishing line a little bit so it'll do what you want it to do. So I'm going to have to straighten this out a little bit, for example. Do-de-do-de-do. So much fun. Alright, straighten it out a little bit. Maybe it'll fit and feed. No, need to straighten it out some more. I'm using my teeth. Don't do what I do. Just do what I say. Hopefully it'll work. And feeding it through, feeding it through. Yeah, have to straighten it out some more. This is going to be what it's like too. You're going to have to mess with your fishing line, how straight or curvy it is. So it'll do what you want. One more time. Let's try it. Do-de-do-de-do, trying to fit it in there. Yeah. We'll get it, we'll get it. There. There. Yeah, alright, can you guys see that? So what you're looking at right now is, let's see if I can make this clear. There. The fishing line is through the big hole, around that corner, and into the chamber. And then you just want to push it forward and into that chamber. And you can use your, oh, I popped it out like a dummy. Wait, come back in. Again, this is what it's really like. Okay, you can use your finger to push forward and advance it into that chamber. I don't know if you can see very well. Yeah, see? I'm advancing it into that chamber, and when you get it all the way through, it'll stick out the barrel. You can thread your eye with the tissue paper patch, and we'll look here. So I'm looking here, and then I'm going to look up here at the barrel. Is the thing coming out yet? I'm going to keep pushing my finger forward, advancing it. And sometimes it can bunch up. You might need to pull it back a little bit to straighten it out and then push it forward again. But once you get the hang of this, it's pretty easy. See if that thing pokes out of the barrel, if and when. If it never does, it got bunched up, then you just do it over again. There it goes. Sometimes the end gets permanently bent how you don't want it, and you just have to clip the end off and turn it into the right shape again so it'll come back through. But hey, I'm having a pretty good time so far. It seems like it's feeding. There we go. And come on. Come on. Yep. It may have gotten bunched up. Yep, it did what I said it could do, just as I said it. Now I pulled it back like this, and then I'm advancing it back through and pushing through. Let's look at the end of the barrel again. Yeah, I can feel it getting snagged. Again, when it gets snagged, you just pull it back towards you and push it back through again. Don't push too fast either. If you push too fast, sometimes it bunches up more. Come on, little fishing line. Let's see. Let's take a look at our barrel here. Oh, I see it. It just wants to peek through. What happened was, let's see if you can see this here. It got caught up on the crown. Yeah, it got caught up there. So if I can carefully take a finger, or the fingers are too fat, something else, and just pull that through. Bear with me a moment. There, okay. Oops. Can you see that? Okay, so I just use the tip of a pen, like a thin pen, and just pulled it over the edge of the crown. Now I can pull it like that. Now, on the other end, we've got our little fisherman's eye thing that we've tied, and we're just going to put our little piece of paper on there. Okay, so I have my little piece of paper on the end of that eye. Okay, there it is on the end of the eye there, and I'm going to cinch it up against the bottom of the eye so it sits like this, like tight against it. Okay, then I'm going to take my other hand and I'm going to pull on the barrel end of the string This is the barrel end here. I'm going to pull it, and it's going to, you would use two hands normally, but I don't have two hands right now. And it's going to come down magically. Doesn't that look weird? And then once I get it here in this position, once I get it here, I'm just going to take a few drops of Ronson brand, Ronsonol, but Ronson brand anyway, lighter fluid, and just carefully, so I don't get it on the rest of the gun, just a few drops, and it doesn't take much to saturate this little piece of tissue. I'm down to the end here anyway, but it doesn't take much. And you just want to yeah, I'm running out here. Oh, there we go, okay. And of course I spilled it, but anyway, that's it. You're going to saturate the tissue, not too much. It's also going to dry quickly because it's a very volatile compound, or fluid. I don't know what's the right word here. Now I'm going to pull through gently. And you want to pull through gently because if you pull through too hard, you will wind up with tissue breaking off and going into parts of your gun you don't want. And then you're going to have to do what you didn't want to do, which is taking this thing apart, which is what we're avoiding right now. Okay. All right, and there it goes. Look at that, doodly-doo-doo-doo, on its way through the pipe. Okay, now pull it gently. I'm pulling from this end, see? And it's gonna work its little magic. If you can see. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, there it comes out. And let's take a look at how dirty or clean this was. Actually, not that bad, guys, for me. It's gonna, usually when I pull this out, it's black. It looks like I cleaned a chimney. But this is almost where you want to end up, what you're looking at right now, okay? Pretty much not anything on there. And you're going to do this a few times if it's not, okay? If it's not, just do it a few times until it looks like this, which is, you know, pretty much undirtied. And that's really it, guys. Just do your best to keep the little bit of fuzzies off the end. Try to make that a nice square cut. Use scissors. Don't do what I did. Don't tear it. Use scissors to cut your patch. And it's easy, and you will shoot so much more accurately. The difference between cleaning and not cleaning, even this like quick kind of down and dirty way, is a big difference. Just accuracy wise, you're gonna see a huge difference. I will warn you, your first 2 magazines after you do this, because there's that naphthalene or whatever's in the Ronsonol, will leave like a small film for the first couple magazines, and your shots are going to be all over the place. You're going to be like, oh, I shouldn't have cleaned this. This is not good. It is good. Just understand your first couple magazines are going to be haywire, and then you're going to be right on. You'll be on like Donkey Kong. And that's it. All right. Happy cleaning and happy airsoft hunting. Thanks.